the majority of my sales last month came from new people who were joining that coaching program, and that totaled to just under 150K. And so, one program, I'm already over 100K and I'm done, right? If you've ever been curious, like, okay, how are these coaches making this much money per month? You're in luck, because in this video, I'm gonna break down my income streams right now. Hey, CourtneyLSanders here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to me, I'm a full-time online life and business coach, as well as wife and mom. I wear all the hats and do all the things, but I specialize in helping you turn your success story into a 6 or even 7-figure online coaching brand. And I thought it'd be fun. I was debating if I wanted to do this video, but I know how y'all are on social media. I know how you are on YouTube. Y'all skeptical, right? I say, hey, I built a 7-figure business, and I get the comments like, oh, it's another one of these coaches talking about, built a 7-figure business. Is this possible? Show me the receipts. Okay, you're gonna get the receipts today, because we are talking about how I generate over 100K in my business. And in this breakdown that I'm gonna share with you, this breakdown actually generated over 100K. I think it was close to 200K. So you'll see what this breakdown looks like, what my income streams are, how it works, and understand that I'm sharing this with you because I want you to understand what's possible for you. Also, if you've been following me on this YouTube channel for any amount of time, you will see that my income has grown. In fact, I think in 2020, I had a video where I was breaking down how I generated over 10K a month. And I believe at that time I was generating between maybe $20,000, sometimes $30,000 a month. And I was sharing the breakdown of all of those revenue streams. So I invite you to check out that video here after this one, so you can see the difference between what I was doing back then and what I'm doing right now. But if you've ever been curious, like, okay, how are these coaches making this much money per month? You're in luck, because in this video, I'm gonna break down my income streams right now. All right, if you see me look down at my laptop, it's because I have my notes with all the revenue streams, because I want to be accurate, right? Again, I know y'all are skeptical. So the first revenue stream, how I was able to generate close to actually 200K last month in my business, the majority of my sales actually came from my new group coaching program. So you've heard me talk about it on this channel. It's called the Next Big Name Bootcamp. Super excited about it. It's a new 12-month coaching program that I have. It's literally the best program I've ever created to date. I feel like I say that on every video, but it's true. And if you actually want to see a sneak peek of what the program looks like, how the videos work, you can check that out here, where I did a live reveal of the program right after we launched it. But it's great. We have well over 100 members in this program right now. I have support coaches that help me teach it. It's a lot of great content that's going to help you take your coaching business truly from A to Z, and really showing you how to become the next big name in your business. But clearly, my audience and my community agrees with me, because they are joining this program like hotcakes. So last month we did over $142,000 alone in that coaching program. So the majority of my sales last month came from new people who were joining that coaching program, and that totaled to just under 150K. And so, one program, I'm already over 100K and I'm done, right? So I do recommend that you find something like that in your business. Now, granted, it took me a while to get here. I've been online since 2009. I started coaching in 2014 and didn't make my first dollar until 2015. And I have been iterating and coming up with coaching programs and trying different things over the course of the year. So I didn't just wake up one day and come up with this, blockbuster coaching program that allows me to generate that much revenue. But being in this game, full time for 6 years and beyond, I feel like I'm now starting to hit my stride, where I know what my audience wants. I know exactly what I can teach them, and I know how to package it in a way that is going to be beneficial for both them and me. So 142K last month in sales came from my group coaching program, The Next Big Name. All right, my second highest revenue stream was about $30,000, and this came in the form of private coaching payments. So the majority of people who work with me will either join one of my group coaching programs, they'll take a course, or a lot of people even join my free things, but I always have some of those clients who are like, Courtney, I already know I need to work with you. I know you got the sauce, and I want you to pour it on my business. I don't want to be in a group coaching program. I want to work with you directly. So people will either come to me and they'll want to do a VIP day where either they fly here to Houston, Texas, or they fly me out, and I kind of spend a day mapping out a strategy for their business. I very rarely do solo sessions, but if you bend my arm and pester me enough, now it's not cheap, but if you're willing to pay the price, then I will do a solo session. Again, these are more advanced entrepreneurs who kind of already have the building blocks blocks in place and they just want some of my like advanced strategies on their specific situation. So they're paying for me to come out for a day or for me to do like a targeted session with them. But then I also have clients who work with me in 3 and 6 month engagements. And so, like I said, they are significant investments. It's not cheap to work with me at that capacity, but I do have clients that do that. Oftentimes they don't pay it all up front. Sometimes they pay it via payment plans. And so last month was $30,000 total in terms of the amount of payments that were coming from either my long-term clients who are paying in installments to work with me over the course of the year, or single sessions that people were purchasing in order to work with me for, you know, an hour or so and for me to pour in their business. But yeah, my second revenue stream last month was $30K that came in from private clients' payments. All right, my third revenue stream last month was $25,000, and this was actually in payment plans. I've excluded this from the payment plans that my private clients paid because I already totaled that revenue. And the second revenue stream that I just mentioned, the payment plans for anything else, right? So next big name sales that happened months ago and people are still making payments on that. That includes this, payment plans from various courses that I have. Basically, if anybody has joined anything and they're on a payment plan, I'm totaling that up in this revenue stream, and that amounted to $25,000. And so that's an option I always recommend as well. In fact, I talk about this in other videos in terms of how to create reoccurring revenue in your business, but you want to think about, you know, especially if you have those higher ticket items, is there a way that you can break it up? Now, obviously payment plans, you know, it's a risk. There's always a risk of default, but if you can work out the numbers where you're willing to do a payment plan, say over the course of 3 months or 4 months or whatever you feel comfortable with, and it fits within your client's budget, that could be a great option that you can offer them in order to create some reoccurring revenue in your business. So this will continue to grow as more people join my programs, but as of right now, we have about $25,000 in forward-looking revenue that we are anticipating every single month that comes through my payment plans. All right, I have more where that came from, but first I want to hear from you. How much do you want to make in your coaching business? Share in the comments below. All right, my fourth revenue stream in my business last month, and this is actually a little lower than what it used to be in that video I talked about where I was sharing what my revenue streams were when I was making about $30,000 a month. But this is from my courses and just kind of miscellaneous self-paced programs. So I have Masterclasses. If you go on my website, if you want to buy just like a single class or you want to buy a single course, you can purchase all that. That totaled to $10,000. So between all of the courses and, you know, the single classes and whatever, this ebook and kind of my lower ticket things, that amounted to $10,000. And actually, I was really shocked about that. Like when I was doing the numbers, I was like, let me double check that because that feels very low because I'm used to actually generating more in my self-paced courses. But I think with just the promotion that I've been doing with the Next Big Name Bootcamp, people honestly are opting to spend more and just to join me in the bootcamp because it's such a good deal. I mean, you're with me for the full 12 months. You get access to my team of coaches. We do like twice weekly coaching calls in there. You can submit direct questions. So I think people are willing to pay more to have like actual feedback on their business versus taking a self-paced course. Not that there's anything wrong with self-paced courses. I obviously sell them. I take some occasionally myself. I do enjoy them. If maybe you just want to learn like a very specific thing and you don't really need to work with a coach or anything, it's a great way for people to really get exposure to your brand and to kind of see how you teach and to get access to some of your knowledge and your information. So yeah, this month it was a little low. Now I got to go back to the drawing board and think about ways that we can increase sales over there, but about $10,000 came in the form of self-paced course sales. All right, my fifth revenue stream, and I know this is going to surprise some of you, was $1,200, and this came from my YouTube channel. Yes, this here YouTube channel. So if you've ever wondered why I'm doing these YouTube videos, no, it's not for the money, right? I only make about $1,200 a month from this YouTube channel. Now that is growing because just a few months ago, I was only making about $800 a month. So it is growing. Full disclosure, I'm working to grow this channel and I would love to eventually see that revenue get to $10,000 a month. Now, I would need like a ton of subscribers. So help a sister out and subscribe if you want to do that. But I know people who have like 200,000 subscribers, 300,000 subscribers. It's not that difficult for them to hit, say, 10K in revenue from, you know, the ads and different things that YouTube shows on this channel. But right now, as I'm recording this, I only have about 37,000 subscribers, which is not bad. And it's generating us about $1,200 a month. So full disclosure, it also costs me more to do these videos in this high definition and to get everything edited for you. It costs me more than what I'm generating from those sales. But obviously YouTube is a great platform just for my business to get exposure. I get a lot of clients who watch my YouTube videos, they get excited about what I'm doing, and then they sign up for those other programs. So I don't mind it, but if you've ever wondered how much we are making as YouTubers on YouTube, it's not as much as you think, right? Some are making a lot, but I'm only making $1,200. So that's how much I made in YouTube last month. All right, I really hope you enjoyed this, me kind of showing you behind the curtain, my revenue streams. If you're curious how you can get your own revenue streams up, I invite you to take my Unblock Your Brand Masterclass. This is a free, brand new masterclass that I recently recorded that shows the behind the scenes of really how people get exposure to all my different offers, how they come into my business, where the sales happen, all the things. If you've ever wondered kind of like my business model and how I'm making this many sales and how these things are happening, you're really gonna love this masterclass. So click the link below to sign up and you'll get instant access right now. All right, thanks so much for watching this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Remember, we're trying to get these subscriber numbers up. And if you can't wait until my next video, make sure that you are subscribed to my podcast, The Courtney Sanders Show, on both iTunes and Spotify. And if you can't wait until my next video or my next podcast episode, make sure you are following me on Instagram. It's CourtneyLSanders. I only have one account, so if a spammer reaches out to you, it's not me. Check the account, CourtneyLSanders. I would never misspell my own name, but you can find me there on Instagram. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.